Hello and welcome, it's Elle again, and I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. We are continuing as a Dark Urge drow named Joy and exploring the wilderness. So I hope you've been warm and dry because it's been really rainy where I'm at. I finally had all the cold weather leave, but now it's just rainy days. But anyway, so let's go ahead and continue our journey. We're going through the forest, and I just cast speak with animals so that I can talk with this dog right here, who I'm already familiar with in my previous playthroughs. So I definitely want to make sure that I, add him to my party.
The blade of frontiers, do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Laser. I fight to save lives.
Alright, let's just explore this little area right here.
Could come in handy.
Bunch of camp supplies. So yesterday I got to spend the day with my mom, but I was waiting on people to do the final inspection of our windows.
That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
Okay.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
So yeah, we basically just spent time at my house, and we were waiting on the people to inspect the windows. And they kind of gave me a time frame. They were just like sometime afternoon, and I waited like 4 hours. And right as I leave, of course, and I give up, they show up. So that was really frustrating. But anyway, all right, let's talk to this dog. Scratch.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
I forgot that he's on guard when you first meet him because he's so lovable. Okay. What happened?
I told you to go.
Let's see. Intimidation or persuasion. Let's persuade him. I'm not an enemy, I promise. Add a little bonus.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
So sad. I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Oh, he's so cute. I'm not a dog person, but Scratch is such a good boy. Okay, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
I don't want to break the news to him. I think that would be kind of mean. If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Alright, that's that. It says I can loot? Okay. He's not mad at me. There's a bunch of notes on him. Soft letter, hard letter. Okay. Let's go with the tough letter first. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where a M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and find valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. Okay, soft letter. David, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora, and David Jr. Oh, that sucks. Personal note. Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks of travelers in the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Okay, so I don't think the first letter was for him since he's a messenger. Poor guy. Poor dog. Anyway, so yeah, I spent like 4 hours waiting on them, like stuck at home, and my mom had come to visit me from out of town, and I really wanted to get pedicures with her, because, well, I've never been a pedicure person, but I might have changed my tune recently. I'm trying to take better care of myself now that I'm older, so that's definitely something that, like, I really wanted to do, and we just didn't get to, because we were just waiting on the last final inspection and the installers to fix a thing or two. And so like,
Will,
right when we
what
left,
was the Blade
we had
of
to turn
Frontier's
back.
toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
So yeah, by the time we gave up and left my house, we were like, they're not gonna show up. They're probably gonna call to reschedule. Charming little egg. They called me and they said that they were on their way, so I turned around and was very
So,
frustrated.
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
They talk a lot. Okay, I'm kind of lost. Guess let's go this way. We'll hunt down Karlach.
That's curious. A big man does not fit in a small hole.
Yeah, so I'm trying to take care of myself. I don't think we can get there from here. How do we get over there? Huh. I think I'm gonna have to go back. And I was really looking forward to it, the pedicures I mean, because I actually had some extra money on me for this month. I'm doing well this month, you know, so I was like, you know, I'll pay. Bunch of camp supplies. I mean, like, terrible that they're dead, but like, you know, it'll go to good use. And then I also got a massage recently. I never get them. And really needed it. Help defeat goblins. Let's see. There are 3 figures in the drawing. The goblins have more than one leader. Oh, okay, that's basically what it was. And
Vermin on the rooftops.
yeah, let's maybe go around. I'm really picky too. Like, I'm so hesitant to try new things, like new therapists, because I know what I like, I suppose. And so I decided to go to school, and it's actually pretty good. I was, you know, trying to save a buck.
You sniffing where you
Again.
ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Let's see. Let's do the Illithid Wisdom. Let's try again. Address me properly.
Gah! Yes. True soul.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Don't let me keep you, boss. Lads were gathered by the windmill.
Everybody wants to talk all of a sudden? Huh?
By the Sundering, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
A power born of illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
It's only valuable if we understand it. And we don't. Not yet, at least.
I'm gonna say we should seek to understand the powers before we make rash decisions. Or such powers of manipulations could be useful, and if it makes our enemies more malleable, the better. Let's do that one.
It's a powerful talent. Use it, but use it wisely.
So yeah, I basically got a student massage, and I was actually really excited when I saw a big, tall guy, because I really like deeper pressure. I tend to like deep tissue, and so I know you're not supposed to make assumptions. You know, it doesn't matter the gender or anything when it comes to pressure. It's all about body mechanics. And, yeah, I mean, people are wrong when they think men can be stronger than women. Women can be just as strong. You know, I know all that, but I did get excited that I saw that it was a large person. That's a little bit more accurate and better, I think. And,
it says there's a cellar here somewhere.
Yeah, they were definitely
I
really
don't see
strong, so that was awesome. And I had really been needing it. I don't remember the last time I had something like that done. And I do suffer, you know, from like back problems. And, you know, sometimes I have to like just pop my back to get some relief. You know, I got a lot of compression. But yeah, I mean, I highly recommend, you know, if it's not something you do, go and get a massage. It is so amazing, and you feel so much better afterwards. Like, people who wait until like old age to get a massage, I'm like, you have been missing out. If only you knew this secret, this powerful, you know, tool to keep you going, to make you feel better. Like, if only you knew a lot sooner, right? Anyway, let's see, rotten eggs. What else? What else has happened while I loot this place? Basically, my husband and I finished setting up our Christmas gift. So our Christmas gift was the ultra-wide monitor that I'm playing on right now. And we finally got a mount for it. We put it on a mount, and then we also got a CPU holder, and then the way the uplift desk works is basically, depending on the design you get, one of the desks has crossbars underneath, so when you're installing like the keyboard tray and whatnot, it's kind of in the way, so the keyboard can't be pushed all the way back. So what they do is they sell a separate item to help you bypass the cross rails so that the keyboard can be pushed all the way back. Same thing with the CPU mount. So we installed that, and now everything goes flush underneath the desk, and it's pretty awesome. I plan on uploading a video about it, as well as just reviewing the uplift desk and what I would recommend. Basically, in a nutshell, I definitely recommend, if you're gonna get the uplift desk with the crossbars, definitely get the sliding, what's it called? Oh gosh, I'm having a brain fart. That allows it to bypass the crossbar, so everything can go underneath the desk. And I just feel like getting a monitor mount is so worth it. It helps keep the desk space clear and lovely. Alright, you probably don't want to see me just loot this entire place, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording, and then I'll come back when something interesting happens. But for you, it'll only be a second. Alright, so we just got to the deeper parts of this underground cellar, and there's this ornate mirror here. So let's go ahead and investigate. I guess I'll just say I'm a Shadow Meridon.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Everybody's so clean looking except for me. Open or I'll smash you to pieces. Bad luck be damned. Damn. Let's try again.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then...
Nice. So, like, another way you can get through this is, like, you can find a book, and, its master is, like, Alien Toth or something like that. Anyway. There's always multiple ways to do things, and that's nice. Alright. What is in this room? Moonhaven, the logbook. The book is filled with observations, people traveling. Turn to the final pages. Okay, so there's a book concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Is what it describes. Research notes. Okay, so yeah, true resurrection. I have reached the limit of my skills. The book offers help. Dare I accept? It's hello, Fenry. Everybody. Okay. And this is where I kind of want
Avoid that trap.
Astarion. So let's go camp real quick and switch out. I think I'm gonna switch out Lizelle. Where is she? I've never camped in the cellar. This is interesting. I've never seen this camp before. Okay, but like, how do I get to where everybody else is? Okay. What? This is confusing. Like, is it just who's in my party right now? I don't see... I mean, I see Gale. I don't see Astarion. Nope. Gale. Will. Shadowheart. Lizelle. He's not here. And me. And then over here is the magic mirror. Oh, there he is. Lame. Alright. So. I'm definitely enjoying, like, exploring with new and different companions. So in my other game, I traveled with Astarion a lot. Karlach a decent bit. Shadowheart a decent bit because she's, you know, she has a lot of story. Oops, I did not mean to do that.
Speak.
Wait for me.
Shook. You believe you can survive, as you said.
Okay. And then another thing is you can take things, get free things at camp. So you got battle axe. There, oh, not wine, just a bottle. Oh, here we go. Some wine, some free wine. These tools, nice. Not really. Okay, let's move on. Oh, Drake General die. Interesting. And it's very rare. And it was in this chest, so it's definitely like worth exploring around the different camps, like the items. So, like this fork is not worth a lot, but sometimes you'll find like silverware, and it's worth quite a bit. Ah, oops. Okay, back to the matter at hand. I mean, there's like so many little wine racks. Okay, just like a few. Okay, we got a carafe of wine. Free stuff. What's in here? Ooh, wine, wine, wine. It's actually an achievement you can unlock the first time you camp, like only on alcohol. So, if you're trying to get all the different little achievements, trophies, or whatever, that's when you can unlock. Okay.
You again.
Oh my god, the disdain.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
God, he sounds so
Lead
fake.
on.
So like, I really like initially liked Astarion. My husband hates him. I mean, I get it. He's kind of an ass. But like, I like he has this story of struggle. You know, kind of understand what he's going through and why he is the way he is. I didn't even need to add that bonus. Like, that's just overkill. Okay.
Traps. How considerate.
Lockpick. Totally overkill. Open.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Okay. Disarm. Hey!
Looks like a trap there.
Oh my god! You gotta be careful with your companions. Don't forget to separate from your companions. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Like, they could step on it, you know, a foot trigger trap and ruin everything. Okay, disarm. Nice. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in this room.
Never a dull moment.
Read.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Such different, let's, tuck it into my back. Such different responses. Alright, we got the Necromancy of Fae. And I think, for the most part, oh, we're kind of done. Bracers of Defense. For people who don't wear armor. Who would that be good for? Probably Gale, because he like wears light robes and stuff. A lot of this game is just loot, loot, loot. Okay.
Always room for more.
Incense is always worth quite a lot. I think it's always worth picking up whenever you see incense. Excuse me. Oh wow, so many scrolls. Alright, I usually divvy them up, but I'm still undecided on like who I'm planning on traveling with a lot, and whoever I decide on for the most part, I'll be giving them like, you know, more side items. Yet another hidden door. The pack rat inside, deep inside of me, finds it hard to pass all this stuff without at least looking and seeing if there's anything good to take. Ooh, drought poison, simple toxin, basic poison. I know all about drought poison. Being a drought myself, you could say that I am an expert. Lots of goodies right there. I think I'm pretty much, back where I started, I believe. Yes. Alright, and now back up the ladder.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
Just curious.
I just do.
Alright.
Get drunk off that choppers in camp.
I'm fair.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food, the mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
I mean, I think deception. I mean, they're ogres. They're talking about eating me, so let's use deception. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. And why not always add a bonus? When you can. Dude, guidance is the best from Shadowheart.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You are quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
Alright. I've noticed you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Oh. Forget the goblins. You should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
So I can give him 500 gold to call him into battle, 1,000 gold after you fight for me. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. Fight for me in my oath, or I'll cut the last meal from your belly as a paladin response. I mean, I gotta try it. Let's do it. Oh gosh. Okay. Try again. Alright, yeah. I kind of feel bad. I like the deception. I did that in my last play where it's like, well, if you help me, you can eat the people you kill, and so you don't end up paying them at all. But this is unique to my current playthrough's class, so.
Calm now. Famished though we are friends, are we not? Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
I like the way he talks. I've seen a few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the scents of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Alright.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Nope, and they leave. Okay. Dead tiefling. Oh my god. They're eating her arm.
Well, it's no Baldur's Gate, but at least it's some kind of civilization.
I do miss the gate, though. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbor, fried fish at the docks.
Drunk young patriarchs naked in the fountains. Ah, civilization.
I mean, I'm definitely getting a lot more unique dialogue. I mean, that's what makes the game so good and replayable, is that you choose different companions, and, you know, it's a slightly different experience, different dialogue. Different classes have unique circumstances as well. And then, of course, you can always play as a Dark Urge character, like I'm doing. Go straight evil play, all sorts of stuff. I always gotta play good the first time. Alright. And then the second time I can
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Larian? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Alright. Survival. Failed.
That's curious.
So, moving on the range of topics, on top of the desk, upgrades that my husband and I made to our uplift desk. You know, for the new monitor and whatnot. We used one of our Christmas gifts, because we got a Christmas gift card from my husband's dad. And, where's the windmill? Huh. I'm like so lost this time. Let's see. This is where you hit the... L3. Aha! Okay, we're almost there. So yeah, we got a gift card, and then we used that money to buy a bunch of
surface children.
cat wall furniture. So I'll be coming out with a video for that as well. So stay tuned for that if you're any bit interested. And so I spent the day assembling everything after it all came in. Lots of screen. My hands are very, very tired after that.
Let's crack it open.
And then just kind of played around with the format. I think we got a good format for how we want to install the shelves. So it's just a matter of like planning a day for that now, and I'm so excited. And then like I plan on reviewing that as well. Like I want to do a video, like a full review of the catio, of our uplift desk, of the cat wall furniture, and then like an update in the future for like how it does, you know, over time as well. One of the things that I read in one of the reviews was like if you get like cat wall furniture and it's just wood, like definitely expect that the cats are gonna, especially if they have like fluffy paws underneath, which one of our cats Henry does. They're gonna slip inside, and you know, on just like a wood surface, there's no grip, and so we decided to get some adhesive carpet after some of the reviews recommended it. So that's gonna be coming in the mail, and I'm gonna be installing that on top.
Here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin
Poor guy.
seems unsure whether to bow to you or
And then like
attack.
you hope that the rope, you know, stays.
What do you want? What do you need?
Okay, so he's not being a jerk because he knows I'm one of the absolutes, since that's how I introduced myself. I'm gonna just say leave. The prisoner is mine now.
You want to take that little pipsqueak? But we're supposed to take him hostage. But you know that, of course. Don't ya? You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
I'm really
Authority.
enjoying how different it can be. Like he's actually being all meek and shit. Alright, Oath of the Ancients, Intimidation. Or I can say I am a true soul. Performance, I don't answer to like, see you feist, you're in the way. Hey, she's like sitting right here. What are you looking at? What's got your attention? Let's just say I am a true, no, I want to save that. Let's do, performance. Okay, that's not bad. I'll definitely get this. Because like with the Illithid Wisdom thing, you can only use it once per long rest. So I kind of want to save it.
Pardon, madam, I didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Let's play with them. Stop, I have questions.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower. We're out of here.
All right then.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
Fresh
run
meats.
away.
Scared meats. Yes.
Okay, let's figure out how to stop it. Oh!
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
Why does this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
Alright, I need to make sure I pull the right lever. The brake or the release brake. I'm gonna save. I think I know which one it is, but it's also been a while since I saved. I think it's the brake lever. One of the things I really enjoy in my other playthrough is like seeing this guy as we progress through the storyline. I'm still not sure how far I'm gonna want to go, cause like there's certain things in the storyline where a lot of people can die, but like I enjoy seeing them later on.
Cut me loose!
All right, let's free him.
Ugh. Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
You seem a little confused.
I'm a deep gnome, you're a drow. You helped me, now you plan to enslave me.
Oh, that's different. Cause like, in other race playthroughs, like, with my high elf, like, he's just like, you're here to extort me, versus with the drow, he's like, you're here to enslave me. You've only met Loth's drow, it seems.
What then?
You're free to continue on your way.
Just like that, I'm sure. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
I like that. Alright, let's go get his back. Yeah, where you going, you little lass? Speedy light feet. When the wearer dashes during combat, they gain lightning charges. For barbarians, I love picking up rotten fruit because with my Karlach build, throwing things is like a bonus action for her, so I just throw rotten fruit at people all day. Alright, heavy backpack. Smoke powder, gold, and some... I mean, I feel like that's traveling light. That is his pack. Got some camp supplies. I don't think that does anything. Alright, moving forward. So far, we've gone through the Owlbear Cave. In the last playthrough, we found Scratch, and we've kind of explored the blighted village. So I want to get Karlach. How do we get over there? So I'm gonna try to figure that out, I think. And there's also like a hidden cache. So I mean, maybe there's like a path this way. Let's try that. But first and foremost, no, we can fast travel this way. So yeah, let's go ahead and go backwards and try to recruit Karlach before the end of this playthrough, and at least get to the goblin camp. All right, no. So we're gonna go forward and then try to go left. Okay. I suck at reading a map. Like what? It says hunt down Karlach. Okay. I will be back. It will be just a moment for you. Alright, so I'm still exploring to try to find Karlach. But it seems like there's a camp over here.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Let's just open the door.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Hello?
Go away!
Only Astarion approves. He's so happy.
What the hell are you doing?
You were making a lot of noise. I wanted to join the fun.
Ruined. Smash! Oh, smash you!
Alright.
Yes. Yes, here.
She always misses.
Still on my feet.
I swear.
Time for some bloody work.
Get out!
I mean, kind of rude of us to interrupt and then kill them, but XP is XP. Dang.
It's taken care of.
Missed. Back up a little bit.
Need to act fast.
Can you get it? She missed. Like, I
Another
swear.
fight. Let's go.
Oh, she's so sad. I'm a terrible person. Oh gosh, her health is high. Let's back up. And I'll just blast that shit. Can he like sneak attack?
Just like old times.
Okay, just like
My faith will protect me.
Blood comes easy these days.
well, this is gonna.
Need to find a way forward.
Am I encumbered? Oh gosh. Okay. Let's snare her, and then that way they can attack her from afar. Oh. What? Oh, I gotta be closer. Well, shoot. That's what I get. Let's keep him backing up. Everybody always misses. Let's piercing strike. Hopefully have some and then disengage and go like this.
Let's move.
Nothing important is ever easy.
This is my time.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Oh my goodness. Drink a potion. Wait, did I need to drink a potion or was I looking at her house?
On the victor's path.
Alright. Huh? Okay. Okay. Let's, probably send some stuff to him, huh?
It's a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Okay. So, above the camp where we found the pair, there's a dagger and this meat. I think I'm pretty strong. Probably sleight of hand. Let's do sleight of hand. Oh, why not? I don't want to like break it.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Dagger +1.
Mystery meat, tough as boar hide. Only the sharpest teeth could pierce it.
Okay, I guess I can't like take it. Just mystery meat. Like, what is it like? I don't know. Ogre meat? Let's look at that dagger. Okay. Sort by latest? Yeah, it did it. Where is it? Haha! Right here. Alright, we got a dagger, 5 to 8 damage. Finesse. Let's give that to Astaria. Since he uses finesse weapon. And I think, what's this? Watcher's Guide. It's a spear. I'll just send the camp. Okay, cool. And then I think I want to change his other weapon to the scimitar. Perfect. Alright, now back to trying to find Karlach.
Better than nothing.
Okay. Oh. Failed the survival check. Okay, yes, we're on the right path. risen rogue.
Enticing. You find you can't resist inhaling her offals. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
What the hell? Stifle your excitement. This is grotesque. One sharp.
Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
That's how those are.
Hate of life reared from the miracle of death. A tear almost springs to your eye.
Oh my gosh! She was like, oh. I am suppressed, so I cannot move.
Kurt, where's it running off to?
Alright. We're getting there slowly. Just defeated all the gnolls. And I believe she's gonna be this way. A path of blood. Yes, Karlach! We have found her!
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil. We've been hunting Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Let's see. You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger, or say, you're right, let's cut her down, or say, God, she's stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know it. Let's go with that.
Listen to sense now. Don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Joy.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called Paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Alright, well, let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Oh gosh. Okay. Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
What's that supposed to mean?
The truth will out before you know it. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted. And I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Damn. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna make it to the Goblin camp quite yet, because I'm good. It's a good stopping point. I'm just gonna camp. Let everybody heal. I mean, we still have a short rest, but you know, it's good to camp, because sometimes you miss events that might happen, you know, so let's rest. Oh, see?
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, aren't you a luscious thing? I'm gonna say that, because it's different.
You flatterer.
Oh, they disapprove!
Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
Shoot. Let's save. You're not leaving this place alive.
Kill me?
Hey, they
I
like
wouldn't
that.
recommend it. I die, and Will turns to a lemur and gets sucked right down to the hells. Which reminds me.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Hey, Cloud.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man, maybe the best.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Oh, okay. Everybody wants to talk.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Oh. I failed Arcana. What did you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
You should get out of this pact. Or how in the hell did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
Sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. I'd say you're just fishing for loot.
Please.
Oh.
I've better things to do with my time than hoodwink gullible adventurers out of their trinkets. I know that what I ask may seem unreasonable, but I promise I only make such a request because it is so incredibly important. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Very well. I'll do my best to get what you need.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
I can't help just now. Bear with me. I don't want to deal with this right now. Perfect.
Of course. I would hate for you to think me impatient or ungrateful. I shall persevere for now.
The game's so glitchy. For a second he was peeling over. Okay, so that's that for now. Until next time, I'm gonna go get some food, enjoy the rainy weather. But anyway, as for you, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Take care. And Freya, I'm gonna need you to move so I can see the screen.